Gentlemen, the boys coming from the gym right now. I think the morning hasn't been the best in the market, so I just figured let's hit the gym session. Hit gym session, and while I was sitting here well, not sitting here but working out, I realized hard work doesn't equate to the same thing as good in gym. Sorry for the background noise, but hard work's not the same thing in gym. Where in gym you see that you can literally see all of your hard work, you know what I mean? But with trading is really shit. Like, you can work hard, you can work overtime, nobody sees the work that you put in, but damn, bro, shit, you can still go lose money, you know what I mean? So what I'm basically trying to say is just know that when you put in the hard work, let that hard work equate to smart work. Because ultimately, as a trader, you're a risk manager. You're really there to take risk and shit, you know what I mean? So just know that when the market's not going your way, when you're really not doing the best in the market, like today I'm down 1%. I'm really down 1%. So I have 3 days to complete this challenge: today, tomorrow, and Friday. So really what I'm trying to say is don't think that because you put in hard work you have to make money. Just recognize the mistakes that you make and try and be better all the time. And if you can do that, if you can be better all the time, be better than what you was yesterday in the markets, I swear on God, bro, you'll be fine. You'll be able to make money. This month has been so tough. I'd encourage all of you guys, just find something where if you put in hard work and shit, you can see the results. Because sometimes with trading, it takes a bit longer. And it's just because we don't have no control over the result. We only have control over when we enter our risk management, everything that you have control over. Ultimately, the results that you see, you don't have control over that. So just know that everything will be fine, right? And guys, this is more so for me than it is for you. Everything will be fine. We're still up by 3.7%, 3.78% for the month. We could ultimately, if I was funded, I would be making money. But it's just this challenge is weighing so heavy on my shoulders and shit. So yeah, bro, don't even worry about it. Family, don't worry about it. We'll be good. We'll make that money and we'll go in. But guys, put in the work. Regardless of whatever happens, just know that you can't determine what the markets are going to do the following week after working hard over the weekend, or after working late till the evening. You can't determine whether, if you take that pattern that you back tested and you saw is 80%, you can't determine whether this exact trade is going to come out and be a winner, you know what I mean? You can't determine that. That's the thing about the market. So yeah, guys, just kick in some game. Just remember, stay humble, do what you need to do, and remain profitable. Manage that risk and you'll be fine. Shout out to people. So yeah, boys, it's the last day of the challenge. Ladies and gentlemen. I'm coming to you slightly after London. I have good news, really good news. I took a trade today and it hit TP. The TP was calculated in such a manner when if it hits, I should pass it, exactly pass it. But then I don't know what happened, spread and shit. So I'm literally 70 cents off. I wanted to make a video of this because the emotion that I'm going through right now, it's probably not gonna be there later when I come back from gym, because I'm gonna go to gym, I'm gonna work out, probably work this emotion away too. But it's excitement, and at the same time the unknown, because I don't know whether they're going to let me go to the verification with 70 cents less than the target. Now I went onto the Funding Talent site just to check. The Funding Talent site says 8% has been achieved, but it's literally $26,999.31. That's the balance right now on MT4, and I'm so afraid to take another trade just to get 70 cents, and then I flop and I kind of lose money. You know what I mean? I don't want to be doing that.
because I caught a good trade today. So I emailed support already before making this video. And yeah, guys, hopefully we pass this thing and move on to the verification without having to get that 70 cents. If they do email me back while I'm in Germany, I come back ahead of New York and they say, look, you have to make the 70 cents, then I'm gonna watch out, look for a trade, and then just get in and out as quick as possible. In and out, and then just email them and say, look, I passed the challenge, can you please send me verification? But hopefully I don't. It's 70 cents, guys. It's literally 8%. You know what I mean? It's 70 cents. I think the problem was the spread. I don't know how that worked. I thought when you hit a target, the target that is set, or maybe I didn't check the target again after entering. So yeah, guys, but it's a funny emotion. It's really, really funny. It's something that I can't really explain, bro. Like, I can't. I'm so excited because I'm so close to passing the challenge. It's been 2 months on this challenge and I really wanted to pass it before going into September so that I can go into the verification and know that I can very well get into funding in September because it's only 4%, and then after that I can start trading for money, you know what I mean, without the stress of having to achieve a certain percentage. So yeah, guys, let's hope that when I come back from gym and I continue this video after I'm done showering, that we could. Let's hope so. Let's hope that we're gonna be good. Let's hope that I wish that you guys could feel it's like it's anticipation of hopefully something positive, but at the same time knowing that you still have to, you might have to go take another trade, so you kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, you know what I mean? So hi, the boy's in a situation there. So now I'm just gonna go pump some weights because yesterday it was raining super hard, so I didn't really go to gym yesterday. So I'm gonna go get some weights in ahead of New York session, come back, and then we'll see what Finding Talent Support say. Hopefully they get to me ahead of New York session. If not, then I'm just gonna say fuck it. Like, the best thing to do is to get this account above the actual 8%, even though the account or the stats, whatever you want to call it, like that, the account metrics is saying I'm on 8% without that 70 cents, you know what I mean? So you never know, maybe I come back from gym and I might have my verification details, but I will let you know, I will let you guys know. So let's head off to gym, man. So your boy's back, man. Your boy's back. And guess what? Those oaks told me, as you saw previously, those oaks told me this morning that I need 70 cents, man. I told you, oh, I'm going to gym. I told you guys I'm going to gym. I'll wait for the email. And they told me, they had the audacity to tell me I need 70 cents to pass the challenge. 70 fucking cents, man. 70 cents. I literally made 8%, 70 cents short, and they said the target is 2K. How did I feel about that? I felt anxious as shit because I got the email on my way to gym. I was refreshing my emails thinking I passed this thing, you know what I mean? And the boy didn't pass it. Came back from gym though. I took a trade. I lost $20. That thing went to TP actually. Shit. So now I'm thinking in my mind, fuck it, like, bro, are you really gonna let this day go? And I said, okay, no, calm down, wait for the trading time, and then we needed about $25 to pass the challenge. And I told myself, as soon as I see price go above like 27,000, it can be 27,000, $1, I'm closing that thing. I saw the trade. Actually, the trade was still in profit before and like I saw $27,002, man. So guess what? Your boy passed the challenge. Fuck it, like, bro. And it's the last day of trading. I need you guys to understand that the pressure of time in this thing, especially if it's like a shit month like August, it's tough. It's tough. Now I know that in this video you probably at this point watched the compilation of different videos from Wednesday to this morning to now. Pre New York, sorry, this is pre New York when you're watching this. And guys, like, all I can say is don't give up. Don't give up. Shit months happen. In those shit months, and you guys know I want my name to go down in the books as a risk manager. And I told you guys this before. Manage that risk in shit months. There was a point where I didn't want to make YouTube videos in this month. That's why there were so little YouTube videos. Because of like the market being so shit. It's not that my trading was crap. It's that the market conditions for the pair that I trade was trash. It was trash. And I'm just glad that volatility came into the market. And this morning when I woke up enthusiastic. I woke up feeling like something's gonna happen. Took the opportunity that I got. I thought I was gonna pass it with that opportunity. Unfortunately, spreads, as I mentioned previously, were kind of fucked up. So I had 70 cents left to go. And I still can't fathom that they told me 70 cents, man. 70 fucking cents. So clearly, guys, if you 1 cent off from that target, they're going to tell you, nah, you need that 1 cent. You need that 1 cent. Clearly, Funding Talent is just, I don't know if they're meticulous. I don't know if it's, or like, are they chasing the good traders away? Because you can clearly see if you go onto my page, right enough, I had a low win rate, but you can clearly see I know how to manage risk. You can see it. I literally know how to manage risk. So, like, guys, I'm not going to show you guys charts. In this video, I'm not going to show you guys charts. I might show you guys the Funding Talent portal before they give me a new account. But the message of this video is don't give up. Like, I got a retry, and in this retry I was down by 2%, actually slightly more than 2%. And I'm thinking like, shit, like I might actually not be able to complete this thing because the market conditions is not on my side. And with trading, you don't have control of how the market moves. All you have control of is entering. So like your hard work over weekends at nighttime don't determine whether the market's going to move in your trading session. You know what I mean? That's where hard work needs to turn to smart work, and you need to realize that yes, you know how to enter trades. Yes, you know your win rate. Yes, you know your hit rate on different things, but if it's not there, let me not take it. So that's where discipline and all of those things come in, okay, guys? So ultimately, I just want to say that your boy has passed the challenge and we're going on to the verification. I don't know how long they're going to take to send me the verification, but I'll let you guys know in the next video how long they took to send the verification. Let's actually go into the Funding Talent portal, okay?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Let's get into the Funding Talent portal. So this is my account number that they sent me, as you guys can see. And what you can see is we had this downtrend. And once we broke the downtrend, a consistent uptrend, a little double bottom right here before a big explosion, ultimately hitting target, guys. That's basically it. Really, this is really what had me stressing, because I was not keen on going into September with that stress of needing to pass a challenge in September and then get the verification. So now we're done with that. You can see $2,002.08. Now this morning before I left the gym, as I mentioned, this thing was $1,999.31. And this percentage here actually said 8%. And I emailed them and they said the target is $2,000. They thought they were going to creep up on me and I'm going to have to go through another 30 days. And I said, nah, fuck that bullshit. Fuck that shit, man. You know what I mean? And I just went boom, bam, bish, snapped my fingers, and that's it. Come on, man. Come on, man. What you know about this? Like, honestly, what you know about this? The boy's feeling good. Like, bro, fucking pass this thing. I took 2 months. Cheap is. This has been some of the shittiest months, but we passed, guys. We passed. And remember, last time I told you guys when I was making the daily videos that I'm going to show you guys how to pass with a win rate less than 30%. This win rate is less than 30%. But bear in mind, I took way less trades than what I took the last time. It's just that this is going to look like a lot of trades because I've closed my trades. Look at this, -$3, -$3.5. Like, there's a lot of trades where I closed half using magic keys. And if you guys do want magic keys, because trust me, it helps a lot. It helps a lot in managing trades. And even as you guys can see here on my equity curve, right? This equity curve, you can see small pullbacks, small pullbacks, small pullbacks. And then when I started going up, I never really came down because of the way you need to manage risk and just cut that risk as soon as possible. Like, for example, this was a trade that I took, right? This was the trade that I took. I entered here. So obviously I'm waiting for price to, I can see price is pushing higher. I can see it. Why? Because we broke. Like, I don't necessarily look at trend lines like that. I just plotted it there, right? But we broke the last lower. We broke the last lower high, pushed up higher. Now I caught this. This is my, from here up to there, that was my trade this morning that I thought passed the challenge, that buy, right? Then we came back and I was at trim at this point. I saw the break, the retest, and then I got in right here for my my second buy to see if I can get that 70 cents. And then I ended up closing -20. Stupid of me. And then I just said, okay, fuck it. Like, let's wait for 12:30 to come and then we'll see if we can get a trade. So now I can see we kind of ranging. For sells. I'm looking for price to break below here. For buys, I'm looking for buys for a break and a close above here. So we broke and closed above. And what I did was I entered on the break of the high. And then I just placed my stops in a safe place because I knew I only needed $20, okay, $25. Price started to push up, And yeah, but the way I would have managed this, right, is that you can see here, when this, looking at the candle, there's no wick on the end of this candle, right? There's completely no wick at the end of that candle. So what that means to me is that there's so much buyers in this candle that the sellers couldn't even push it down to make a wick. Now, generally, most candles have wicks. Look at this. Most candles have wicks, but this one didn't have a wick. So that showed me that there's so much buyers. So the next candle that forms, I wouldn't want the next candle to really break that candle. So once we broke this candle, yeah, I would have probably closed 50%, and that would have been a very, very, very small loss. And I'll just let the rest run. Let the rest run to like the target of 1 to 2, whatever. But I know on a normal day, my SL would never have been there. It would have probably been somewhere in and around 5 pips, and then I would have just gone for 1 to 2 or 1 to 3, depending on how I'm feeling on the day. Since it's Friday, probably just a simple 1 to 2, and I would have managed risk like that. So this would have probably been like a minus $30 or something like that, and that's using a $250 stop loss or 1% stop loss. Okay, so that's the way I manage my risk, guys. And I'll just if it goes to half my like 1-to-1, or sometimes I'll go to break even at that point. Other times what I'll do is, if price comes back to my entry, I'll close another 50%. So that means now I have about $62.50 worth of risk on the table, and I hardly lost anything. And if I make if the TP does get hit, I'll then make double what I'm risking, and I've still would have made a profit. You know what I mean? So that means you consistently keeping your losses down, and you not really tolerating throwdown that much. But yeah, guys, I'm so ready. I'm so ready for the verification account going into next week. I'm so ready to enjoy this weekend because fuck, it's a momentous occasion. You know what I mean? Like, damn, this is when you know you were a real trader, when you had a badass month. Like this month came from the bottom part of the trash can. You know, when you stack up trash in a trash can and the bottom part is just like the worst trash, the trashiest trash of all trash. That was August month, and your boy still came out profitable. As a matter of fact, your boy still came out with an 8%. And so yeah, like, guys, don't don't stop. Don't move the goalpost. Don't move nothing. Just continue. You're losing, figure out why you're losing. Or you're overtrade. It's generally two things: you either overtrading or over risking. So listen that trades, listen that risk, and continue. Don't stop. Don't like don't let nobody don't let nobody tell you this thing is not making money for so long. You know what this thing can do. This thing of forex or just trading in general, you know the power of it. So don't stop, guys. Don't ever stop, and recognize every single step that you take. You get a winning trade, recognize. You get a losing trade, recognize the fact that you learned from that losing trade. Write that shit down, read it the next day when you're going back into the market, so that you don't make that same mistake. Generally, if you start learning from your mistakes every single day, you'll be able to become a better trader. But let me not keep you guys too long. Have a wonderful weekend, guys. Don't get too drunk. Don't do stupid shit. Spend it with your family. And yeah, from me, peace and love to you and your family. Have a wonderful weekend spent with family, spent with yourself, as a matter of fact, too, and celebrate small wins along the way. Don't be too hard on yourself this weekend going into September. Just remember, write those goals down and achieve that shit as much as you can. Remember, you only have a certain amount of things in your control. So do the things that you are in control of. Don't worry about the things that's out of your control, because you can't do shit about it. But from your boy Marcelino, have a wonderful weekend. Peace out.